Greetings, traveler.
Alright guys, hope you're all doing well. We are going to start off with a mission run for which we have saved up a priest. Why 1313 requested the mission run. So we will go in and see what happens, right? See what happens when we draft the priest. Alright, so Shadow Visions is 2 mana to get a copy of whatever we already have. So it's essentially just 2 mana more, but you get flexibility. It's not the Hive Queen, it's either that or the Shade. So Shadow Visions does allow us to pull free from Amber. That's true. That one is interesting. So as the priest scumbag that we are going to aim to just be like, oh, you're playing control, Ellie Giggle. You'll never out-control me. Matt Baltic, thank you so much for the 11 months in a row. Welcome back, man. You know what? I think I'm gonna pick the Visions. I think the shaping is probably better, but I think the Visions, like, it's new, I haven't played with it before, and it can be better, especially if it's free from Ember, right? So go with that to try and get an additional free from Ember. Mixtures, probably. Just have a 1, try to get on the board. Not too crazy. Yep. I guess Firefly, but the other two are actually not terrible. Like Binding Heal, I've been wrecked by Binding Heal quite a bit. That's reverse. Me asking you guys for advice. They're all decent. Yeah, I think the Binding Heal is probably the worst, but this has been okay. Firefly. I guess because of potential elemental synergy, right? Yeah. It should still be a Nesting Rock, even though Initiative's kind of cool. Ooh, Pyromancer and Priest is disgusting, right? Because then you get your way to ping. Crawler obviously can be good, but Pyromancer in non-ping class is just, you know, it's so good. 3-drop, 2-drop, 4-drop. We have 1 2-drop, we have 1 3-drop. Probably pick Hired Gun, I think the quality is just better. I think I might just pick a 2 here, because we already have 2 1s. Yeah, even though Mixtures is good. We don't want to run out of stuff too fast. Tar Creepers, probably insane, because we can just buff the health and stuff, keep it alive. Oh, shit. It's probably still Drake, right, guys? But Dragonfire Potion's so dumb, right? It's so dumb. It's so absolutely dumb. But so is Drake. Okay, Drake does take up the free from Amber turn slot, right? So it's like, if you have free from Amber in your hand, you'd rather have Dragonfire to use that the turn before or 2 turns before free from Amber. Dragonfire because of the Visions? That's definitely an argument. It's Dragon for you? Oh, that's cute. Which dragon? Yeah, alright, let's go for Dragonfire then. Dragon to suit the Dragonfire? Not really, but I think it's still the dragon, right? And the Lord. Okay. I think Onyx Bishop might be the worst, because we already have some like bad targets, and Holy Fire is surprisingly okay, just dealing damage is cool, and also catches rogues off guard. And then Bomb Squad obviously gives you removal as a priest, so. Take your pick, guys. Do you want the fire or do you want the Bomb Squad? Holy Fire for the same reason as Dragonfire, it's a spell. Huh. That is true. The thing is though, like, Bomb Squad deals 5 damage for 5, you know, for 5 mana instead of 6. And it puts a body on the board. You do take the recoil, but as a priest you usually don't mind too much, right? I'm gonna go with the Bomb Squad here. I think this one is fairly close. Oh, baby. We just want like a million of these, right? This is like summon Ysera, opponent Alt F4s. Blossoms are a 1. Like the 1 is definitely a little safer because we want to build a super greedy deck so we can get some early game. So I'm leaning the 1 and then just pick super greed later on. That's kind of the way how I'm thinking about it, right? I want to pick every single free from Amber we get offered. I'm hoping we get 7. So I just want to pick like all the early game I can so that every single free from Amber that gets offered we can pick. Taunt to stall for turn 8. We do have 2 chances at a Dragonfire already though. I'm gonna go with my gut here, guys. I'm gonna go with my gut. It might be wrong. It's probably wrong. Prophet's just better than the others here. Oh, greed. Let's go. Like shield is good, right? But greed, because that's the whole plan, right? That's the whole game plan. We are dumping all our non-essential cards into early game, 1s, 2s, 3s, just to make sure we don't die. And then we create a very, very good anti-control matchup with like free from Amber, mind control and shit. So I'm gonna go with that. Oh baby, more control. Oh man, we're on the dark side, guys. We're going to the dark side. Oh man, this thing is busted. This is good. Yeah. Want the Phoenix here. Alright. Deck's coming along. Probably Blade Master, right? And Priest. What's my 3s? I have 3 3s. I don't need another 3, but Blade Master and Priest is pretty cool. It's pretty OP. Seer would also be fine, seeing as it's another AoE effect. We don't actually have like healing spells, right? We didn't pick the Binding Heal, nor did we pick Hosen. So we don't have any juicy things for Blade Master, right? We don't have any juicy things for Blade Master. There's that. And we do have 3 3-drops already, so we don't need this guy. So we could pick the AoE. Holy Fire would be interesting for Reach. Do we need Reach though? Like, doesn't this deck just win by staying alive and then being like, oh, here's a free from Ember, oh, here's a mind control, oh, here's a Shadow Vision's second mind control. Let's hope Shady doesn't discover a love for playing Priest. Hey guys, I'm all for switching to the winning side, right? Alright, I think I'm gonna judge this as a non-essential value pick, and I'm gonna go with the early game. Oh, now we could potentially pick the Binding Heal. We have the Blade Master, and the other 2 are really not super good. And we get to try it out, right? We get to try it out. Oh, stupid card. Stupid fucking card. Such a stupid card. Alright, I'll pick another hired gun here. The others are just not good enough. Oh man, this thing. I hate this thing whenever they play it against me. Chemist is nice. Chemist is nice value though, but I think we just want the Shell Razor. This thing is so annoying every time they play it against me. It's a little dance game. I think we're just gonna go with the Hatchling, right? Ooh, we have the 2s, right? Well, not really, but it's like we have the 2s, right? Looks at my 2s, has 3 2s. Yeah, we have the 2s, we can pick the 6. I think I still pick it, it's so good, and we have Potion of Madness and Shadow Madness to keep us in it. We have the 1s, we're good, right? You don't need 2s? Oh, that's funny. Most of the priests I played would want 2s. It's still Gastropod here though, yeah. I don't know, I'm feeling the 2 over the 4 though. I feel just like not getting destroyed. Not getting destroyed is better than picking Greed. Unless it's like Ultra Greed. I want to be able to go Ultra Greed. Alright, 2 more picks, so that's 2 free from Embers. Easy. Oh, we hit the rare. Oh man, Humongous Razor Leaf. Alright, I have a Fairy Dragon. And I have a Fairy Dragon. Okay. So, Bookworm or Eater? Probably just the Eater then. Oh man, no free from Amber. This deck is terrible, guys. We only have like a lot of value, not a humongous amount of value. I think I like the Shadow Visions over the Shaping though, with the Mind Control and the free from Amber and the Dragonfire Potion. It's pretty cool. Okay. This is gonna be a little rough to get the right spells every time with the Shadow Visions, but we have free from Amber and Mind Control in the deck, so there's a pretty good chance we hit either of those, right? Guys, our perfect record of not playing Priest is gonna be tainted. Alright, easy keep, right? Alright, so playing against Warrior, that's almost always an auto win in the late game, so let's try to not get Shrek'd. If we can avoid getting Shrek'd, it's usually a good thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. This hand is prepared. Alright, let's Justice, let's go. Be prepared. Alright. Stop getting lucky, Shady, I bet on no. Oh baby, the warrior opponent, faced with the upgrade, hero power on 2. I think we've got him, boys. I'm gonna go out and say something crazy here, but I think we might have him. Probably just the Blade Master, right? I was thinking about the hired gun for a taunt minion, but we can keep healing this. This also means I can play potion and heal should it be required. I don't think it's required. But...
Talk about a nice suit.
Talk about a nice suit.
You wish to live.
Your time to bleed. Game's a little slow. What's going on? What is this? Let's close this. No! No! Killed it. You killed our baby. Firefly hired gun seems okay.
Talk about a nice.
It's pretty nuts. What's the mission? Play Priest.
Sharp gadgets and steel.
Sharp gadgets and steel. Potion of Madness, smart. Okay. I kind of want to go like Fairy, double trade, heal my guy. Maybe play the Flame, maybe not. Because I don't really want to bomb squat that, because I don't really get a good trade anyway, I can't heal.
Fire everything.
Your soul.
Get out of range. Player on attack. It's fine. Expecting something a little bit more elaborate. Hey man, playing Priest is pretty exciting on its own. All the resident sleepers. Oh baby. He's ready to fatigue us. That is a pretty good bomb squad. Do we play around the tech here? Nah, let's give him a chance. Let's give him a chance. I'm not gonna play the Flame though, because then Brawl gets a lot better as well. Stay right there. So this is 111, right? Okay, sure. Sure thing, buddy. So this is not a Priest move or anything at all. Your turn. Your turn. Why not leave the 2/7 taunt to potion it later? I mean, we'll get some targets. It's fine. Wait, what? Okay. This might be Dragonfire, just to clean up. 4, 6, 11. And then this can go face. We get to play the squire. Yeah, I think that's fine. I want to get rid of the hogger. I don't want to just like free from Ember and let it do another turn.
Fire everything!
I guess now I play the flame.
The light protects me.
It's fine. Quite funny that playing priest simply is a mission. Oh, one more turn. One more turn. Do we just like pass? just pass. Oh, okay. I guess I play this and try to get a good value thing. I don't want to play like free from Amber and let him like go in. I want to mind control this. The thing is, if you play Turtolin, he's gonna hurt it though. Dude. Okay, guys. Do we ever go for the full greed move of just heal pass to get more health on this thing? I'm really thinking of a way where he gets to fuck that up for us. Because free from Ember, we could just low roll, right? I feel like we just can't lose if you mind control that. Fuck it. He knows what's coming, but it's his fault for playing it.
I've got a heal.
Oh, he's not even damaging it? Just go phase, buddy. Oh, there we go. There we go. Lul. Thank you. That's game. Oh man, too good. Like, I would expect that he was gonna trade with it, but oh my god. That's pretty hilarious. Alright. Free from Hammer now? We could Primalist, but I kind of want to get this going in case it's like Yasharaj or Ysera. Yeah.
Must consider.
Oh shit. Nostormo is the right pick because it's more stats, but it's... Do we just downgrade ourselves here and not make a fool out of ourselves? We should, right? That's pretty bad though, 8 mana Wargul. This is a dragon as well. But I no longer have Dragon Fire Potion, right?
Must consider.
Fuck it, I want to think about my terms and not pick a Nostormo. I'll just pick like the straight up worst card, but whatever. Do I want to play... Yeah, I think I play this. It's fine. I'll play around the MC text, fuck it. I'll lose. Nostormu? No, guys. I want to think about my turns. I can do it, man. I can do it. Yes, trade minion. Very good. Very good. We can't really enrage the Worgen, right? If we steal it, get all cute. Not really. So I can steal his Phoenix, use this 7 and 3 into the Tar Lord. I don't have to go into the Tar Lord. But he's gonna be able to kill this regardless, right? It's kind of alright. I kind of want to get through anyway. Oh, he can't get through because this gets healed. Sweet. Do I expose this though? Not really, right? Just dies. AoE silence, master spell. Yeah. Sure. We need him to play a thing. Ooh. Shell Razor's pretty okay here. We can Binding Heal Medivh, free kill this. Shell Razor. Could even go face. Face is also fine. Yeah, face is fine. He's one off getting into the Medivh though.
I always win.
Let him be one off. We could have binding healed, traded and healed. That's fine. Wait, what? Wait, which? Yeah, that was just priest things, right? Like playing the Mastodon, just like pass, steal Mastodon. Feels good, man.
The light shall bring victory.
This is a little too good to throw. It also means, this is bad because we can no longer Shadow Visions it. So now we need to make sure we don't draw Mind Control. At the same time, if I have Free From Ember and Mind Control in my hand, then, you know, it's pretty good. 35 euros for a class? What's next? $400 for Monk S? Who would do that? That's crazy. I still can't believe that's being done. It's amazing. Yeah, that's great.
An autograph?
New. Coin out of 2-1. Go. Why would you do that? I'm gonna go with the 4-4, even though this plays better on curve. Like, I can still play 1 and 3 next turn, and or I could heal this thing. Past 2 turns, still 1. Like this, I think it was actually the right play. There's not many things you can do to make us really regret passing that turn. Frostball? Blowgill. Sure. It's a nice draw.
An autograph?
Get that heal in there, guys. Possibly getting a rock out with a taunt. Seems good. We get Potion of Madness. Against Priest, against Mage, it's probably not like an insane keep. I think it's still good enough. At some point it's going to do something, right? Well, maybe not. Not if I'm leading on the board. Potion of Madness, but then again, you don't know you're gonna draw really well. You don't know he's not gonna draw very well, so this is fine. I drew a 2 into a 3 into heal 2. That's pretty good. Oh. I mean, it's not great, but it's it's a Holy Smite here, right? It's a Holy Smite. It's not better than developing Rock, I think. Just Rock and face. Or maybe trade off the Bartender. Yeah, Rock, trade off the Bartender, face. I like that more. I don't want him to ping my 4-3, so I'm not gonna kill that thing. I traded off the taunt because the 2-2 could kill it anyway. He will top deck Pyro soon. Oh my god, that's a really good one. Oh no, Meteor. This is bad move. You have to coin it at least. Is that a good enough play? I know it seems really dumb to ask, is that a good enough play, but I kind of want to like get a 2-5 here and then potion this next turn, combine it with this, so I'm going to go with that. Get a 2-5, seems good. We just don't want him to trade off his guy. I could go Death Rattle, but then he might trade and ping, so... Don't Phoenix that? Yeah. Like I said, I mean, I'm just explaining it, right? To people who aren't like in the mindset of the control mirror, right? Because normally you'd be totally fine with doing that, but hey, we get rewarded. Now we can steal, shoot, boom, kablammy. We don't even need the Phoenix, we could just trade. Like, we know this is happening every time. I kind of want to just trade heal and Gastropod, honestly. There's no need to Phoenix. It's super greed. Super duper greedy. Super duper duper greedy. Because all this buys us is like a little bit more board with the 3/3. We don't need it yet, right? Sure. I want to heal that. I think I might just play super greed. Let him AoE and then we just free from Amber. I don't want him to just kill my Phoenix for free, my Gastropod. Guess we play this here for potential Meteor later on. We don't just let him ping off the Gastropod. We make him use something, right? We make him use Flame Strike. We make him use, you know, Geyser or whatever. We're not just giving it up to 2 pings. Dragonfire Potion probably not that useful, seeing as we're leading on the board. Yeah, there we go. Like, made him use something. So, free from Amber now? I think so, because if Primalist could get AoE, right? Big boy. 6'10", 7'9". Yeah, we'll take the taunt. Oh. Shady playing Priest, this is the end of times. This is a mission run. I'll put it on the screen so people know. It's in the title, but I'll put it on the screen. We're not going face with that. Primalist could just get bad things, honestly, with him. Like, let's just play this and see if it's copy or anything. No. Devil Sword can go face. Yeah, but you just want stats, right? Maybe I'm being too slow. Meteor, number 2. Moat Lurker.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Okay. It's fine with us. Now I Tritolan, right? Yeah, because now if I hit like Holy Nova, it's pretty good. And I can get my other good spells. Oh, baby. This heals my guy for 3. It's better than the other things, right? No, I can ping off the 3. But then this gets killed. But it always gets killed. Huh. So play number 1. Pint-sized potion, kill here, heal here. I will have a 4/4. I will have a 4/6. He trades, he pings 4/6. Other one, embrace the shadow. Ping the 3/2, trade here. Clear board, he pings here, keep a 5/4. We lose the health on this. Pint size lets you steal moat and go face with it. Sure. I'll go with the shadows. We'll clear. Yeah. Yeah, we're not going face. I might just Shadow Madness here and go face, right? I definitely don't want this to get interrupted because there's mind control in the deck. But I do want to cast it so I can mind control next turn, so I'm pretty sure it's Vape, and if not, then we waste this, that's okay. I'm okay with that.
Chill out.
Guess we should do this first, right? But doesn't really matter.
Hello.
Chill out.
Is that a Vape Nage? That is a Vape Nage. Feels good, man. Play around TMC tag. Alright. Mint control ready to go. Very good, very good. Alright, high roll. It's not good enough. That could be another Vape, but it's probably not, right? It's probably something more... it's probably something more spell related. I'll still play this just because, right? I can't imagine it being the summon, but...
Tortola, preserve us.
I get the healing value. We're gonna need Binding Heal to check for Counterspell, Mana Bind. He knows we have a spell in hand now because of Shadow Vision, so it could be a good tactic to develop Mana Bind or Counterspell this turn, right? Dragonfire doesn't even hit that. No, not yet, right? Do I want to buff this? Maybe. Bum. This goes to 6, 2, 4. Yeah, it means it's not dead to Geyser.
Shells up.
Spellbender. Okay, that would have been bad for my mind control. Nice! Eater of memes coming through. Oh, we did put it in BGH range though. Let's hope that's not a thing. Oh baby, not a secret. Oh come on. Alright, now we need Binding Heal. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I have 2 of them. If it gets countered, I don't care too much. If it's Mana Bind, I'll steal it back. He gets a free mind control. That's a really, really, really fucking good Mana Bind. It's not a Vape, right? Please be a Vape. No, never Vape. I think I do it though, because if I heal, he just hits heals and this thing's still in the way. Alright, that's really nice for us. That's really, really, really nice for us. I felt like I had to play it, because if I didn't play it, then next turn I'd be in the same scenario. I'd be in the same scenario. That'd be terrible.
I wonder.
Well, Mage, what's it gonna be? Shadow Vision's pretty insane this game, giving us an additional mind control. Steal all your... No! Why does he have so many secrets? Alright. If it's like Vaporize, he's still dead, right? So... But it could be Vaporize and Ice Block. It could be Vaporize and Ice Block. Putting him to 3 is probably as good as putting him to 1, right? Vaporize here. Actually, Vaporize here isn't even the end of the world. It's fine. Okay. That was the second one, right? So this is Mirror Entity.
Well played.
Oh man, even Deathwing doesn't save him. I'll get 1/1s.
I'm warning you. I'm unstable.
Book. No. No. Mammoth died.
Anduin versus Gul'dan.
Yeah, the secret was Poly or Mirror Entity. Alright, Warlock, I'm not really sure how ham they go. Oh, it feels good, man. I feel a lot better right now.
Trust me.
I'm not sure if I Shadow Vision on 2. The thing is, like, I'm as likely to draw Mind Control as any other spell, right? Obviously, all the other spells combined. Oh, thank God. We don't have to make that decision now. We don't trade because then he just trades back, right? It makes no sense. I know the face hit doesn't really matter, but why not? It might end up mattering, like if he taps here, then it already matters, right? Alright. Right ordering. Jump. Oh man, off the top. We're not revealing this in case he has like Shadow Bolt here he can trade. That would be bad. Shady's new class versus a new class in the arena. Yeah, pretty much. Oh man, that hurts. That hurts for him. Yeah, I'll happily delay the playing of the Shadow Vision in favor of developing tempo. Get some damage in. It is value at the end of the game, right? So we want to get that health total a little lower. Curve isn't good enough to like always draw curve. Oh wow, it's pretty good for us. All right, I think it's a Shadow Vision's turn now because we might not like have the mana later on. All right, we get to think. It probably is Dragonfire Potion, because it's so good. Shadow Madness is also cool, of course. But I'd rather have this as an option.
Fire everything!
Do we get rid of 1 charge here, or 4 health? Probably 4 health, with him being a Warlock and all. If this wasn't a Warlock, I think I might bump and heal, but because of the tap, we want to damage him. Watching Shady's more important. I'm glad you feel that way, Velcorn.
So many possibilities.
It's a compliment. So the Dragonfire Potion is not guaranteed awesome, of course, but I think it's, on average, going to be more useful than the Madness, right? Oh my god, these top decks are insane.
I fight.
Super crazy. We are drawing extremely well. Like, our curve was like super weird in the start, but we've drawn 2 hired guns. Turn 5 was a mess, right? We Shadow Visioned and healed and played a 1. But turn 6, like, holy shit. Yeah, I can't say that we've drawn extremely well, because turn 5 was just like, play a Squire in terms of tempo and heal my face, but all the other turns have been pretty sick with the top decks. No! Oh, no poisonous? That'd be great. Oh wow, that's pretty weak. Do we ever Dragonfire to Smork him here? We might, right? Absolutely considering it. It's a little less good now, right? This is pretty darn okay. Yeah, I'll do this instead because it's pretty good.
You wish to live.
Creates a good target, so you might siphon before Free from Ember. That's nice. So yeah, this is definitely a Blast Crystal or a Siphon target, and then if we high roll from this, it's safe. Which class is your favorite, Shady? All-time favorite? Hunter. Favorite at the moment? There's a couple, right? I think Mage and Shaman, I'm really enjoying Control. Like both Mage and Shaman, I'm really enjoying. Rogue is good, but I've played so much Rogue that, I don't know. It's always fun, right? But it's never like, oh my god, gotta play Rogue. Alright. So once again, we could Dragonfire for the Smork. This time we can fit in the heal. Or we can play the Free from Amber, trade. Trade means he trades our guy. Could also play the Primalist. Probably trade Primalist. On the other, no, we don't want to pick Dragonfire from this because it fries our own Primalist. If we trade Primalist, Holy Nova becomes a really good hit. Potion of Madness becomes a good hit. Yeah, I think I actually like the Primalist. There's a couple really nice hits. To a friendly character. Destroy a minion so that I can hit my own. We'll go with this then. Oh my god, the high roll. The high roll is real.
Well played.
Well played.
Well played.
Embrace my inner turtle. Holy shit. Alright. Drake's obviously good for him. I don't want to give up my 6-4. So I think I just free from their binding heal. Which is a little bit of a waste, but I want to get this out. Oh baby. That's super decent. Please no hard removal. For the instant GG. This is so dumb. This is why I hate like facing free from Ember. Like Ysera or this guy is so dumb. It's so fucking dumb. Like it's ridiculous. Like come on. Why he doesn't have any? Why don't you do that first? What if you hit Siphon Soul? What the fuck? That's so nuts. Alright, so Dragonfire won't kill this, so no lethal I'm afraid. But we just jam, so yeah, this is good enough, right?
Truth is my
I didn't add the Gastropod because his win condition right now is like Doom, right? So, like anything short of a Doom just doesn't deal with this board. Sure. He played the courier card, so I was like, he didn't pick Doom, did he? No, no. I think you mean awesome. I mean, for us it's pretty good. For him it's pretty fun and interactive, right?
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Dude, why are you still doing things? Even though it's four letters, it's too long.
The light shall bring victory.
I think I might keep the mid-game card here in the Shellraiser. Quad? Alright, Quad Y, sure. Quad Y gave us the priest mission. Yeah, I'm just gonna go keep this. I think against Warriors it's about survival. Shellraiser is one of our best mid-game cards. Yeah, this is a fantastic hand for starting off. Yeah. I don't really want to coin 2s. If he has a War Axe, he can go in. We have coin 4s, which is pretty strong. Just call him Susan. Alright. Even though this says Dragonfire synergy, I choose to preserve the Pyro. It's fine. We could coin out Hired Gun into a 2, into a 4. Or we go Fairy into coin 4. Actually, Hired Gun's pretty okay here.
I wonder.
It means we burn our coin. No, we can actually save the coin, right? We don't have to go into coin 4s. This is okay. That's fine, we take it one turn at a time. Who sent you on this mission? Quad Y. Yeah. What are you pointing? Is it like reading Slam and then reading Fairy Dragon and be like, that shit don't work, does it? Okay, I have to choose something else. Or is it like Blood to Ichor? Huh. Do I keep my 2-3 Taunt and Rage alive, or do I keep my 2-3 Pirate alive? Okay. Sure. Yeah, this means we can hang on to our coin. He could slam, but whatever.
Talk about a nice suit.
It's all good. Hey, Otis DD. I'm having a great day, man. How are you?
Or both.
Oh, wow. That's just devastating. It's pretty crazy, right? I'm kind of afraid of what he's got in his deck, but being a priest and all, I think it's okay. Bloodwaker, Shield Slam. Was that what he was playing? I don't know. Not sure if I want to know. Alright, Gastropod, Shell Razor into Sunwalker is really difficult for him to deal with. You felt this pain with the Cult Master. Yeah, that Phoenix. Phoenix is so backbreaking on 4. Like if Phoenix hits hard on turn 4, man, it destroys you. I don't have a spell right now, but it's not like super necessary. I have a spell right now. I could just go for Sunwalker and go free kill, 3-phase. You can trade here or trade here. Yeah, there's no need yet. I think I might even keep the Gastropod healthy. Just in case I have to Pyro, right? We don't want him to knock the shield off because then he can kill Sunwalker. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad we kept our guy healthy. Oh my god. Was this like a mismatch? Like, is this guy...
Give me a quest.
I mean, he drew that off commanding, right? But holy shit. I have no idea what's happening. This is so weird. Okay. Like, is Pyro AoE worth it? Not really, right? Trade. Heal, like... I'm so confused, like, we're so far ahead now. Get another poisonous. So I want to keep this out of his weapon range, that's for sure. I think we just trade off here, it's fine. Keep our Sunwalker healthier. I don't know, man, like, this is like, whatever, right? I could Binding Heal here, but I kind of want to save it. This is like, whatever. Could this be a bot? I don't know, arena bots seem kind of weird, right? I've got 2 poisonous minions, right? He's aware. Well, he might not be. Okay. I kind of like don't want to play this because like one of the only ways he can get back is like Brawl, but whatever, right? It's fine. Try to finish it a bit faster. This is like summon Ysera, opponent Alt F4s. This is $4 actually. Really drunk could be better, right? So he played yesterday, got his warrior up to 3-0, then he got shit-faced, and now he queued up again, like, I'm gonna play arena. Yeah, we found out what happened. We found out what happened, guys. That's a pretty good start. Do I keep Shadow Madness with this start? I think I don't. I think you throw this. It doesn't feel good enough with this hand already. It's pretty unlikely. I'm keeping the Hatchling because we likely have control of the board, so I could get Poisonous to challenge 4 drops. Shit-faced warrior. I don't usually drink, right, guys? So I have said this before, right? But I've actually never been drunk. Like I've legit never been drunk. Like I've never really felt the need to.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Okay, it's a little sad. I think I'm happy coining Tar Creeper to protect. Means our turn gets a little weirder, but we can go 3 into 2 heal rock. This is just too good to prevent this. Okay. So there is a world where you double trade and heal to protect your guy, right? But if he wants to double trade this, we should be okay with that, I think. Get the hatchling developed.
I wonder.
It's not always the case. Double trade heal. 3-4 taunt, but then he plays the 4-drop, right? This is fine. Yeah, I like Poisonous to zone the 4-drop.
This might sting.
It's cool. Join the dark side and play more priest? I don't know. I have said before that I'm not really too desperate to play a particular class or not play particular classes. Alright, it's gonna go for the double trade. This is not so good for us. This is overall a little sad.
This might sting.
He can always use the Fire Plume on the Tar Creeper, so Playground Fire Plume isn't the correct answer, right? He would Fire Plume here, trade the 3, still have his 2-3.
Quickly.
I'll go with the slow play. I think the slow play is okay. Okay. Oh no, we hit Mind Control and Free from Amber, so Shadow Visions doesn't hit anymore. That's pretty good. Okay. Like Pyros, right? Yeah, Pyros. This could be Pyros. Nope. Still pretty good. I can't heal. Rock and don't hit might be the play. I don't like him double trading the rock and him having a 4-1 with his DD. That kind of sucks, right? Okay. That's a good hit. It's just good for the body. Like the buff gets kind of wasted, but it's a 6/6 to play, right? Why did you not bomb squat the 4 attack? We did, right? We bomb squatted the 4/5. Oh, he polyed here. That's nice. Get this out before Mana Bind shows up, right? This is like summon Ysera, opponent's Alt F4s. No. Alright. No meteor, please. No poly. Nightmare is unfortunately one of the worst ones for this matchup. He doesn't have it. Feels good, man. Feels so good, man. Alright, so if I Nightmare, this goes to 7. We can double trade and then Binding Heal here. Then I might just heal my face. We'll see. So we'll start with this. That's happening. Get this off the board. I'm gonna keep the Ysera healthy, so we'll do that. Yeah, I think I just need to not die, so I'm just gonna develop this and let him kill it. Okay, that's good. I like Dream. Dream definitely keeps us off the board. Oh no, don't get there. He's getting there, boys. Oh, he's not getting there. We're all good. Abort. He's not getting there. We're good. Alright. pretty dumb. We can Madness this, bump here, Dragonfire, face. He didn't have 5 damage now, but he might have like a bigger card. That's still the play, right? It saves Mind Control. It saves Ysera.
I must consider.
Yeah, that's fine. It's mandatory double check. Why didn't you heal injured instead of your own face? I think the only way I lose this is him rushing me down. I had Bomb Squad about to die, so that's -5 health. And I have Mind Control in the hand and Ysera on the board. I have value, I just need to not die. And healing my face there tempted him to trade there rather than initiate the race. Kinda want to Mind Control that. Also want to heal the Ysera, but we're gonna have to let her go, right? Yeah, we're gonna have to let her go. That's a good enough Mind Control.
I shall bring you rest.
Going face to get another card, of course. Okay. No dreams and no Ysera awakens. So, I mean, we can't complain. We high rolled Ysera, and these are all free cards. But on the card quality itself, it's a little lower than we wanted it to. Oh, that's the Geyser he still has? Yeah. So obviously we can Nightmare this to Smork or trade. If I Talon Priest this, it goes up to 9. I double hit, it goes to 1. I heal it. It's 5 mana used. I can develop Emerald Drake. I save Nightmare and this thing is alive. He has a 4-2. I'm at 16 and I have a board. Or we Nightmare, we trade. And then I play Drake, buff the Drake. Kind of like preserving the Nightmare for buffing the Talon Priest to trade something else.
Not too quickly.
That'd be weird. I guess we trade, right? Just to make sure we don't get Flame Striked or something. Play around to Meteor. This is fine. It's kind of hard for him to deal with that.
I hope you like my invention.
The thing is, when you're in this comfortable of a position, it's a little weird. You need to really hedge your bets. Oh man, poor guy. Poor guy. So we can clean with the Wild Pyro. And then save Phoenix, or we can just Phoenix. I guess we heal the Pyro then. That's fine by me. We have to push face.
Do you like to play with fire?
It's pretty darn strong board now. Dragon Fire doesn't cut it. Fell Fire kills himself. Greater Healing Potion, maybe. No. You finally come to the dark side? Well, somebody bribed me, right? Or incentivized me. This guy just got full out RNG, not taking the credit of you playing well. Yeah, I mean, it's just like free from Ember, right? Free from Ember giving you Ysera, it's kind of dumb. I think I might even keep it in this matchup, but it means we can't get it off Shadow Visions. But this is like absolutely what you want against Mage. You want to have more of these. We'll throw it for the Visions, but if I didn't have Visions, I'd keep it. Because you're not even guaranteed to draw your Visions, right? This is a killer curve, holy shit. How much did you spend on the Endeavor? Alright, so I have a system in place that if people want me to play a certain style or a certain class or do something gimmicky like draft all the Murlocs or whatever, I just made a rate of, if you guys want me to do that, it's 35 euros, and then I'll just draft whatever you want. The reason I have to put a price on it is obviously if I say, hey guys, just donate $1, and then, you know, then I'll just do it non-stop, right? It'll be all I do. No, why would you trade? Trading is bad.
You wish to live forever.
Not quite as great, but it's still Spider Tank. Yeah.
For the crusade!
Yeah. I guess he just bumps the 1/4 here, right? Yeah. Seems like a plan. Alright, where are we hitting? Pretty sure this knocks the shield off. Just gonna take out this guy. Clean up. Could go face, but I don't want this to be pingable. Really want to preserve stuff on the board. This curve is insane though. Like, if he plays into bomb squad here, we just go wee. Wee. It's probably not good enough. Yeah, I'd rather hired gun and then trade. Trade, heal. That seems better. Could have smorked with Telepriest. No, I prefer killing that. We don't even hate this. Because now it is 5 damage. We can kill this guy. This game is going super fast paced because I've just drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? And 5 was a different play, but for the rest it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the reason why the gameplay is a lot faster paced this round is I've just drawn extremely well. And there just haven't been many options. Okay. So we can bomb squad now and then hit, heal, jam 6. That seems rather good. Yeah. I like just getting the 6 face in as well, saving our guys' health. I played this here because if he meteors here, I'd rather lose the bomb squad than lose health on the hired gun. Because it's been buffed, so we can keep healing it. Polymorph, okay. It's good to see that come out early for the free from Amber.
No.
Trust me. Okay. We're okay with that. I'll just let go of the bomb squad. I wanna get this to max health. My death rattle goes off first, right? Yeah, so that's fine. It's actually better to do this in case he meteors. A meteor should be more common than Cone of Cold.
Trust me.
Why did the Arcane explode there? I have no idea. Maybe to damage our hired gun, something like that. So this has 7 max health, right? Yeah. 7 max health is pretty good.
This might sting.
I don't think I play into an AoE here. We just chill. But I kind of want him to play a big minion so he can mind control. Nee. 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 Okay, so my reasoning here is I can check for Vape, but then if it's Mirror Entity, I want to trade off the Fairy here so I can heal here. I can also heal here, trade, but then just pings. So I'm gonna go with Hired Gun, and I kind of want to just play around the spells for as long as I can. I don't want to cast anything. I don't feel like it's necessary yet. If anything, I want to give him a Dragonfire potion, and then hopefully get a dragon. Ooh. That's probably better, right? Yeah, because that could just get us free from Ember, which would be sick. Holy Nova's also really nice. Yeah. Closing it out without the spells.
What doesn't brook you will brook you.
So unless it's a block, it's GG, and if it's not blocked, then we can cast spells.
Can I light your
Fine. Can I light your fire? This deck's pretty good though. This deck's pretty good. Is this an A? No, it's CU. It's CU. It's also weakened though, that does help. Like, I feel like weakened arenas are generally a little softer. It's a bit more, like that warrior, like what the fuck? That was so free. That was super free.
The light shall burn.
Not a great draw, but we have the Dragonfire potion to react and the Potion of Madness, so I think it's fine. Welp. He's not gonna trade, right? So if he trades, we're okay with it. Then now we can play Talon Priest, Potion of Madness, potentially. Smork. Stealth. Sure. I mean, I don't really rate stealth as high. Most people like go like, oh, stealth's amazing here, but it's fine. We can't really push him, and that's okay. I could heal him Thespian. It's probably better. This puts it at 5, this puts it at 4. 4 is enough, right? Now we block it off.
An autocrat.
Lucky 4. +1/+1 would destroy Talon Priest. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be able to swing, but yeah. I feel you. Divine Shield, 3 health. 3 health might be a problem. Talon Priest heal goes up to 3/6 health. We get a 4/6 and a 3/4 instead of a 4/7. Seems good. We have the panic button with the Dragonfire though, so I'm not too afraid. Right. He's like, Wind Fury, come on, where are you? Wind Fury! He's just sitting there like, you're only a really, really good 3-drop, not a 3-drop that instantly wins me the game. Never lucky baby rage. Why are you only really, really good? Alright. So if he's Sunwalker and he has Hex, he gets by because of his space. But if I play Dragonfire Potion, he can clean up my guy, and we're not in desperate mode just yet. So I'm fine with this. I think I might actually put 3 damage into this. Now that it still survives the trade. I'm gonna have to kill it at some point. And this also, like, it already dies to Dragonfire Potion, so I think I like that. The little bump. The little boop. Okay. Hey, he's done. Sweet. Okay. What do I do here?
I wonder.
This is weird, right? Trades. Yeah, I'm just gonna do something I see right now before my time runs out. That's probably not the best play, but it's good enough. So I'm just gonna do something. Like, there were better plays available, I'm sure, but I've played this game long enough that when I feel that the inspiration isn't hitting me, I should just go with an okay play. Like, trying to go for the absolute max play there could probably just cost us really hard. Just go and rock and heal face, or do we want to taunt here and put him in the range? I kind of like the nesting rock because it allows us to Phoenix and bump. So we'll go with that. I enjoy your commentary in your games. Thanks, Medias. I enjoy doing it. Yeah, for sure. You were wondering if stealing that one changed the damage? Yeah, it does. It does. It'd be pretty sick if it didn't. Oh, we needed a 1-1 totem here. Then we could go potion and boop boop. Boop boop shablammy, like Nev would say. We can bump, Phoenix, play the taunt. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, pretty happy with that. That's probably not the best play, but I feel I did a better play. It would be wrong. Does that make your play objectively the best play? Well, I feel like my decision to go with the play that I saw and the play that I knew would get me a reasonable board was the correct decision. However, the play itself was probably not the right play because I could have gotten more efficiency. I hope that answers your question. We might need to pull the trigger here. Don't really want to. I could just mind control it, but it feels like he's got better shit. But mind control puts us in a much safer position because then I keep my AoE. But you can just feel it, right? He's like, wait with the good minion, wait with the good minion. He's gonna have to steal my 4-drop. It's a war golem, it's not really a 4-drop. Alright, we'll do the safe play, mind control here. I feel like I can just die if I do it the other way. Oh, it's the real one? Oh shit, dude. What's up? I've played League. I was like, yeah, it's some fanboy. Alright, cheers, man. It shouldn't mean more, but it means a little extra more if it comes from you. Alright. This is weird, right? Because you want to Dragonfire, but at the same time you want to steal the shit. So if I Dragonfire, he keeps 6 and 1. I can't really AoE anymore then. Oh, we can steal the spell damage, heal my guy, and then Dragonfire. That's pretty good, right? And then we don't even need to sack the Pyro.
I must consider.
That's pretty good, right? We heal our guy. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. Yeah, that's great. That's great. That's great. Super good. Alright, what are we doing here? Yeah, I always forget about the spell power totem steal. Good job, chat. If we bump this up, it gets 6 HP. That's pretty good. 4 damage. 6 and 4, again kill it, it's a bit awkward. If I Tar Creeper, I'll only have 1 and 6, so I actually can't double trade. So I'm gonna go with the hired gun. 6 HP is enough, he doesn't get through right now. Okay.
I love omelets.
We've used our Shadow Menace already earlier. That's cool. If we hit a spell, we could hit the AoE. Whoa. Whoa, what was that preemptive hit? That's crazy. He's just allowed us to trade off the 4-2. Tar Creeper dies to 4 and 1. Puts this guy to 3. I'm just gonna start off with discovering here and build my turn based off that. Alright, so if I go for poisonous, can he access it? If I get the Tar Creeper out, he can. What if I preserve the taunt here and trade the 6 here, trade here, heal here, then the 4 can go here, but he doesn't get through Tar Creeper, which means I could go with poisonous and then I can have something to deal with his next minion. Yeah, we'll change the plan based on that. So we get the second taunt out. We trade here, we trade here. We heal here. Do I need to heal here? What if he trades here and double trades? Yeah, we want to keep one of them alive. I could heal this one, but if we heal here, we keep Tar Creeper alive. And it's kind of sucky if he has Volcano, but this thing allows me to trade back into this, so I will play it. So now if he goes here, then we have Pyromancer back here, we can heal here, and then the poisonous minion is here to zone. The totem first means it's not Volcano, because that would just make it weirder. That's nice. It's gonna trade the little guys, that's okay. The whole goal was to preserve the poisonous minion. Oh, he's gonna tempo it out. Yeah, that's good for us. More poisonous. Okay, we probably cash in on this guy, because we have another one. So if we trade here, then he's got a 4-4. Do I sacrifice the Temple Enforcer ever here? Can I get away with not doing it? So if I... Wait, do I have him? I have him. Holy shit. I'm too much... See, Priest is already making me worse at the game. I'm proud I saw that. Holy shit. Right now we are banking coins, Plank. There's not much you can do with them just yet. Oh man, Priest Mirror. Actually don't really have much experience with this. You could go for this, this is like the standard one. You could keep this, just because you know the game is probably going to go long. I don't think you keep this though. Like you can only keep one if you do. I think this game might actually go really long, so I'm gonna try to find this from Shadow Visions. You could even debate throwing this, because he knows to play around it. I think you keep it, because Crystalline Oracle is a card, the 2/6 Taunt is a card, right? There's a lot of good targets. That's a bit of an unfortunate hit. I'm kind of okay with Temple though. Okay. We'll preserve coin with this draw, absolutely. Yeah, I threw it block away because I kind of want to get lucky with Shadow Visions into that. I'm debating if it's worth here to go with the hired gun. I think it is because you really want to Potion of Madness this next turn, right? So we'll burn the coin here. Means this thing isn't killing itself, most likely. And then you get the potion next turn and Thespian. You could also sit on the potion. We could also sit on the potion and just hit heal. Kill it for free. Priest mirror, resident sleeper, yeah. Usually. They go real long. Alright.
You wish to live forever.
Okay. I do wish to live forever, thank you. Is that the best play though? It's obviously good. Alternatively, there's Hired Gun into this guy. Madness. Kill it off on the Talon Priest, get rid of a 6 health minion. If I Talon Priest my guy here, he double trades. He loses the Talon Priest, this thing goes to 2. If he heals it up, it's at 4. I have 4. If he hits Shadow Madness, it's pretty good. I think we saved the Potion of Madness just because we want to try and hit, you know, Crystalline Oracle slash the Tortolum, the 2/6 taunt. So we'll play this on curve. There's no real positioning upside.
You wish to live forever.
Do we preemptively hit here? I don't think so, right? Oh, it's... Why do I always think I have 5? Yeah, I could really see the inexperience with Priest, guys. That's just straight up me not playing Priest. I keep thinking this is like a reasonable card and buffs for 2. I don't know. I don't know. We'll call it what it is. It's just brain fart, guys. It's fine. The most important thing is that we didn't actually screw it up, right? We just looked dumb. That's fine, right? It's fine. Actually, it looked like we were BMing him, right? They were like, eh, what am I doing here? Uh-oh. I have a pretty good deck for Thought Steal. Trail positioning? Yeah, I don't know. We should definitely play more Priest. Well, obviously this is a good first run in Angora, so we might. Keep those brain farts away. I got some serious coins bet going on here. Oh man, 12 on this. I'm not sure. Could be. Could very well be. This is Binding Heal, right? Like bum Binding Heal. Keeps it out of AoE as well. It's pretty sweet, and then we can buff it up next turn. It's just a 4 health minion that's not dying. That's pretty sick. I think I might just even heal and not extend into the Nova, right? Like trade, Binding Heal, heal. Like, we can deal with stuff. Whereas if I would play Thespian, I wouldn't heal this, and he can Nova, then this thing dies and the Thespian dies. And then we have a lot weaker position. Why would you think that a Spider Tank with +2 health to a minion is a reasonable card? Yeah, that's true. That's also not even reasonable. Huh, off the top. It's pretty good. It would mean that we double trade here, but our guy stays alive and we have the Nesting Rock. Seems pretty good. Happy to do so. I want to keep him off the board, of course, so if he has a Temple Enforcer or, you know, another Talon Priest, he can't do it.
Truth is my shield.
Okay. It's a little awkward. It's a little awkward, just a little bit. So if we Temple Enforcer the 4 and 2, we get a 4/5. That means if he hits Dragonfire Potion, I will still lose 2 of my guys. If I Temple Enforcer the 4/7, goes up to 10 health. 10 health means if he Dragonfires, he's 1 off. He would Dragonfire first, obviously, and then bump. So that would be pretty bad. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock the Argent into the shield, and then I'm going to buff up the Nesting Rock and just pass. If he hits here... No, it's kind of bad, right? We double trade if that's our play. We double trade if that's the play. Because he'll just hit and heal. So you could also just hit here, up here. Yeah, I'm just going to take it somewhat safe here. I'm gonna buff this guy, and I'm just gonna do the very awkward triple trade. But it means we're a lot safer against a lot of other things. It means that AoE is not a problem for us. It means that mind control tech is not a problem for us. It means we get at least one high health minion we can keep healing. So this is the less greedy play. Oh, Shadow Visions is nice. We could get Free from Ember for next turn. It's pretty likely he will Free for Ember us next turn. Which means we probably take the double trade. Let's first see what we hit. Can I miss? I can definitely miss, right? Mind Control, Free from Ember, Shadow Madness. No, I can't miss. I'm hitting at least Mind Controller. Yeah, this is good. So what's best? Probably for pressure the Free from Ember, right? Plus if we high roll, it's sick. Yeah, that's cool. So we heal here, we double trade. Which means he could end up AoEing us. What if we heal here and chill? That means he could Free from Ember. Free from Ember is more scary, right? If he AoEs us, so be it. I'll play Dragon here to play around Dragonfire Potion. It plays into the Nova though. Maybe. Okay. So that means he doesn't have a Nova in his hand, right? Because that would have been a pretty easy Nova over Dragonfire. I'm gonna Free from Ember this turn, so the minion can get mind controlled. If I were to Tortollan this turn and Free from Ember next turn, it plays right into his mind control. This is like summon Ysera, opponent Alt F4s. So we'll do it now. Oh man, we're just hitting these Yseras left and right. Can't really think of much of a reason to trade, but also not really of much of a reason to not trade. So we'll end up trading. He could help buff it, right? That's the reason. Ysera guaranteed, yep. Alright, so he's like, mind control, yes please, get me the mind control. Alright, so we need to deal with him stealing Ysera next turn. We can dream it back to his hand.
Ash to ash.
Nice, we could steal. I guess we do this, right? Do I hit first? In case I hit Holy Nova?
I must consider.
I don't want Holy Nova though, I want another Free from Ember, or even a Mind Control, right? I'll do this first, it's fine. Oh, I should have hit first in case I hit this, but I want a Thought Steal anyway. Thought Steal's insane. Thought Steal's absolutely insane. Oh my god, what a hit. Alright.
I shall bring you rest.
Oh, I don't want to buff Ysera though, but do I just play mixtures then? Because if this buffs Ysera, it could get killed by death. No, otherwise he just double trades, right? He just double trades. If Ysera could get death now, it's okay. That's great. So my concern there was, if I were to not kill it, he will just double trade into my 5/4, which sucks. If I do kill it, Ysera might get bumped up to 5. But it was pretty likely he hunted for mind control there, right? Yeah, so it's fine. And then we could dream it back to his hand, which is at least sick tempo. But he gets good value. So then we need to actually start being aggressive here. If we dream it back to the hand, it's good that we got Emerald Drake. It's a good minion to develop. So Emerald Drake means we have 6 mana left. We could go for Hatchling and Thespian. It's a bit awkward for Thespian. I guess we start out with Hatchling and see what we get. We can't really kill the Ysera because she's a dragon. Yeah, we're 2 off, right? Because I have Primordial Drake, but I'm lacking 2 damage, so we'll just Dream it back. This is a bit weird. Probably Divine Shield to play around Dragonfire. My own Dragonfire, most likely. So we definitely know this is happening. I really want to hit him in the face here, because we don't want him to just develop another Ysera. So this is happening. If I jam face, he's at 20. He plays Ysera. We have 13, 15 damage. Yeah. Kind of want to just go face. I don't see the point in giving up Thespian. This seems weird, right? Yeah. I could have killed it with the Tertollan for free, and then played Thespian and healed my Tertollan. That was absolutely an option. But I really want to create pressure so he's not just like, oh, I can just replay Ysera, it's all good. He's gonna kill the Divine Shield and then Dragonfire, you think? He's already used 1 Dragonfire, but he does have a Dragonfire in his deck. Alright. So no Ysera for another turn. Could go for Primordial Drake to clean it up, if we find something. Shadow Man is bummed. No. Wait, what? Wow, that's dirty. That's really dirty. That probably won him the game. At least he's going down to 15. And he can't heal. Okay, okay, we're good, we're good. Yeah, now I'll just play Drake and Thespian. Get the pressure going. Hope he plays Sarah again. I'm going to steal it. Could you do your best Monk-ass face? No, not really, guys. Not really. My Monk-ass face is all rusty. Maybe for 400 times. Oh man. No, we gave him a dragon with Ysera. What is this? At least he can't pull another Mind Control from our deck. He's already pulled 1 from his deck. 1 more free from Amber left.
This document looks legally binding.
Okie dokie. So this is a dragon, so Dragonfire won't work. Mind controlling this is actually not completely out of the question, because then it's literally just pressure at that point. If we jam 7 face, can't see Sarah again. I think I have to mind control this, because so what's the alternative? I don't mind control here, he gets to start trading, and then we have to wait until he plays his Sarah, and then we mind control it. He can double trade into the Thespian. He'll go down to 8. We have 9. You have 2 Dragonfires. What's your point? Like, this is a dragon, right? It won't work. We could take the slow route. Okay, I'll go with the slow route. I can't see the win straight away. So there are ways where he can come back if I mind control this thing. Because he has Ysera, right? We know he has Ysera because we dreamed it back into his hand after he mind controlled it away from us. So I chose to go with this route because I can see him surviving, right? All he needs is like 1 binding heal and then he's kind of alright. Ooh, that's rough. Oh, the preemptive hit is nice. I would love for him to do it. Looks like he will not do it though. We could kill the 1/1 bomb squad to 5/5. Then if he hits here, he puts himself into Dragonfire range. He might actually then develop the Ysera. I don't really want to play this. The health isn't really necessary. We could also bomb squad and kill this. But then he double trades the bomb squad. Double trades the bomb squad. He has a 5/5. Probably being sniped. I don't know. He took his time, right? I don't think it's a snipe. I'm just gonna go with the bomb squad and clean. I think that's a safer play. We need to draw our second free from Amber. Well, first we Shadow Vision the first one, right? Or we need him to play Ysera, but he might not play it until he's seen Mind Control. Phoenix straight, he can hit heal. This is bad. Now it's bad, because we can't Dragonfire. I might have to Dragonfire over 2 turns, which will suck, but not great. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need to use 1 Dragonfire here. I use the one I thought stole, so he has less chance to think I have another one. If I Dragonfire here, his guy goes to 1, he heals it, it goes up to 3. If I play both Fireflies, I don't really have, you know, anything more, but... Oh, that means he can't Ysera. Okay, that's fine actually, because I don't really want him to Ysera here, because I won't be able to kill off the thing. I still think playing this is wrong right now. It might not be. Might actually be okay to play. Might actually be okay to play it and heal our face, but this will heal us anyway. Yeah, I think actually his health is not too relevant anymore. Just play it for pressure.
No. Trust me.
So yeah, as I said earlier, there's still a really good card in our deck, Free from Amber.
Embrace the void.
Wow, that order. Well, it's not really order, but... Oh, you healed this. Okay, sure. That's fine, we have... sure. Alright, so I think we like, unless he's sniping, he plays Ysera here after our Dragonfire. Right? I feel so, like... Alright, let's go, buddy. It's Ysera time. Okay. I'll take that instead. Then he's gonna death it, right? But I can't not mind control this. If I don't mind control this, I'm sorry. So you could have a death here lined up. Primordial Drake, sure. Gave me an Ultrasar. That was a mistake, buddy. Oh man, it's pretty funny. Alright. Do this, do that. 8 health. We'll heal here. It's fine. I could have healed his elemental to full and then hero power to mistress, right? Yeah. I knew there was something off there. There was something off. Don't do it. Don't survive. We're hunting him, guys. We're hunting him down. Hunting him down. Don't live, dude. Don't live.
I'm not ready.
Okay, he can heal. He's not dead yet. Unless he plays something for us to madness and double trade with the Sunwalker. What do you think, guys? Do you think he's sniping or not? I can't really tell. I'm not good enough. Not experienced enough. Some plays have been kind of weird. I don't know, you can't play Ultra Star there if you're sniping, right? It depends on if you think you can deal with it. Nah. Yeah, I don't think so either.
Well played.
I don't think so either.
You have better.
Your viewers can't have 7-0? I think my viewers on average. Like, obviously, most streamers will think... Well, no, that's not true. Not all streamers will think that of their chat, but I feel like my chat on average is a lot better than other chats.
Shall bring victory.
Like, skill-wise. Just because the channel is dedicated to, you know, educational content. Being a little bit more analytical. I'll keep the madness against Rogue, obviously. Hired gun is good enough. Oh, where's the coin? Where's the coin? Okay, guys, time to prove Shady wrong.
Put this
No.
apple on your head.
No. Yes, no, yes, no. This is gonna go wrong. You still have to try, but it's gonna go. Please do. Just one time in your life. Don't do it. Just dagger. It's all good. Yeah. Oh, dance, little Morgan, dance! Oh my god. Alright. Time to clean up, right?
Hey, catch!
Coach Medios on stream? I mean, I'd be more than happy to do a co-op at some point, for sure. If he's interested, like, you can just send me a mail, Medios. Like, I have my email listed below, if you ever want to do a run on stream together. I'm sure the viewers would enjoy it. I'm gonna be a little greedy for my Talon Priest here. I'm gonna let him triple trade if he wants to. Because we can have the Talon Priest on one of our taunts. Just pretty greedy.
It's time for a lot of blood.
Okay, I mean, it's not like this is bad, right? Triple trading like that. Yeah, that sounds good, Medios. That sounds good, man. So if I just dump Sunwalker, this is like the first turn where he can realistically play a 1-drop in Valspine, right? If I trade into his guy, I still have 4 health. 4 health is good. It's kind of unlikely he can dagger and remove my Sunwalker unless it's sap. If I Talon Priest here and bump, I feel like the bump always happens. I might even Binding Heal if I Talon Priest, but the bump always happens. I think it's Sunwalker, but it could be Talon Priest. Talon Priest, Hero Power, Mr. He just gets value from this thing, right? Yeah, this is a little risky, but I'll do it. Because if he has Envenom Weapon, he still doesn't get past this, which is good. If he has Valspine, he definitely can dagger. So it's actually Sap, right? Sap is the one thing we are afraid of here. Okay. Shadow Strike is okay because he can't then dagger this thing, right? That was the thing we were afraid of. Just Sap. Gastropod's pretty good. So if we hit here, this guy goes to 1, and then we get the Binding Heal out. That's actually a really nice Binding Heal. If we Gastropod, we can Talon Priest, Binding Heal, mixtures. We'll get this done for sure. This always happens, and this always happens. So our guy is at 4 health now. You could talk about just hero powering and playing Gastropod. Play this on an edge for betrayal. It's a little greedy though. Our guy has 11 health. My one problem with burning the binding healer is that it's pretty likely he will have a Valspine at some point, right? But I think it's fine. This is really good, and if he would have a way to remove this without using hard removal, I'd be pretty sad I didn't binding heal. Because it's not like the binding heal is going to get a lot of value right now. I don't really have another big minion in my hand. What about +3 on the Gastropod? I don't think so. I think if he hard removes, he still hard removes here, and then this doesn't matter.
This guy's toast.
Alright. Okay, maybe it was correct. I'm not gonna rule it out. Absolutely not. Because he did get the thing here. Ah, this is pretty cool. So we're just gonna kill 2 guys, right? I'm gonna kill this and this. I'm gonna buff our guy up to 7 health, 2 health, 4 health. So I'm pretty sure this always happens. If I trade here, so I want to make it as awkward for him as possible, but I'm always going to end up with 4 health, right? One way or another. Trade here, hit here, 4 health, heal here. Yeah, I'm always going to end up with 4 health. So let's just go this way. We're trading here. We definitely don't want to just go face, because if he has a hard removal, he gets a lot more value. If this ends up being 12-0, are you gonna level up your priest? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to at least check it out. Thank you so much for the 10 bits, or Burhan, or Burhan. I think priest was legit worse at the start of the season, though. Like it was worse mainly because the meta hadn't settled to be as slow. I think right now there's a lot more slow guys. At the same time, I think we're seeing a distorted image here because we're not facing paladins, and I think paladins are pretty good against priest. Because a paladin can do so much nasty stuff if the opponent isn't really on the board, and priests a lot of the time want to be a little bit more reactive, you know, being off the board. So thanks for another 35, man. That was so close. So if we heal our Temple Enforcer and double trade, he trades this off. If we heal Temple Enforcer and pass, he will trade here, potentially remove this, and then we're going to be even more sad. Yeah, we're just going to have to take the responsible trade here and let him finish up our guy. That kind of sucks. Got the mind control ready though. Oh, Invader, thank you so much for the 100 bits. You too, man. Much appreciated.
You on the list?
Sure. Gets a 5-4. Don't really want to mind control that. I hope we draw like 3 from Amber or Turtolin here. That would be really nice. He still has the Priest card, right? From Huckster. Oh, that's nice. It's a bit weird because I can't save the fairy, which means I may as well just trade, and then fork down the 1/1, right? Save some health. I'm not seeing anything, I'm not missing anything obvious, right? I don't think I am. The thing is, if you trade here, like fort here, he still stabs, so I'm just gonna save myself the health.
By the light.
Because he's on 30, he doesn't mind to hit. If he was low, I'd be okay, he has to hit. Isn't it better to take his health? I feel if you have mind control, you just need time, right? I just want to make sure I have time to get to mind control. I don't think we can save the fairy unless he doesn't dagger it, right? Oh, there we go. What a hit. Perfect. 7 phase, probably not right. He has a priest card. If he mind controls, we mind controls back, so it's fine. I'm ready. I'm ready. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Alright. Just the Flappy Bird. That's a less ideal draw, but we'll take it. We're on the board. We're good. So his left card isn't the Shadow or Death. It's not a Mind Control. It's not a Free from Amber, right? What is it then? I haven't missed the Priest card, right? That is the Priest card, right? Undercity Huckster? Doesn't specify Huckster, right? No. Mind Control the Flappy? Nah. Nah. Play this here in case we get poisonous. Go for the damage. Keep our guys safe. We're okay doing the long play here. It's fine. Purify? It could be Purify. Yeah. Circle, Pint-Sized. Yeah, there's a lot of awkward priest cards. Even Binding Heal. Flash Heal. Inner Fire. Wow. Cheers, dude.
Well played.
Even plays about mind control tech for us. That's great. This is where you just say, damn you, Anduin. Priest will be your highest win rate this expansion. You're right. 1 run sample size though, but you're right. So it was an Inner Fire, one of those kind of janky priest cards. It's fine. Will you raise Ultrasar in your personal tier list? Well, we haven't really cast an Ultrasar, right? We've cast Free from Amber and we've cast Mind Control.
We must cleanse
So
Sunwell.
I don't know. I don't think Ultrasar itself is too good. Oh, he's gonna let us get to 16? He's doing it. He's doing it. No. Yeah, I like just flexible, right, from the Free from Amber, but yeah. Uh-oh. Alright. We need all the early game.
The light shall
Coin I'd like. It's a bit more flexible. Take some taunts. Okay. We could even Visions for a Potion of Madness against Hunter. It's not a crazy idea. Smork. Yep. Face. Correct. Alright, if we hit a 1-drop here, it's probably game over already, which is insane. Yeah, it's just crazy. This just allows us to play around Alley Cat and stuff. It's early to say, and his deck might be sick, but if I'm a hunter, and yeah, so I would say that the game is over now, and I know that's super cocky and absolutely a little bit too early to tell, but I mean, what can he do, right? Now the question is, do we get a 4-3 out or do we play the Fairy and preserve coin? I'm gonna get the 4-3 out in case he rolls like Misha, right? Then we keep some more stuff on the board. If he rolls Leok, this is also much, much better. If he plays Igor Rumbo, we're a little sad, but we can still patch up the turn. It's not a big deal. So we'll get rid of the bow charge. I was debating on using the Shadow Visions this turn, but that would mean that we don't get rid of the bow charge, which means the hired gun next turn will get killed. At this rate, we're probably going to get a taunt on the nesting rock, which means we probably get to Temple Enforcer as well. It's looking pretty nice. It's alright guys, I got him. It's time for another stretch. Well, I stretched at 7. Because I do a long stretch before. I start the stream. To kind of last me a little longer. So if we hired gun here, it's a little safer. If I visions, I get to play the Thespian, which means I'll have to sack this. If I use visions here, I'm not casting the spell until turn 7 or so, because I want to play 5 into 6. So I don't think it's actually worth it. I would go for the more tempo here. He's already at 19, which is kind of funny, but I don't think we care. We don't have enough damage to really make it matter. If he has a Piranha launcher or something, it kind of matters. Shady should refund his mission donation seriously. Why, Kurna? I'm not saying I shouldn't, but I'd like to hear your reasoning first. No, it's pretty good. These fireflies are just going in. Ah! 2 damage a turn, 2 damage a turn. Who's the hunter now? Who's the hunter now? This is funny, right? The damage is starting to add up if he doesn't have a good tempo swing here. Doesn't have coins, so we can't Hound Master it. That's probably not in his advantage here. Alright. So I have Pyro to deal with the things later. So if I just Temple Enforcer here, trade 1 off, I could just Smork. My one problem is him using Hunter's Mark on this and then trading here, and then he has a 3-5. So I'm fairly happy doing this. That's always happening. I'm also happy trading off here. And then the question is, do we double trade here? If I go face, I set up lethal. But I find it very unlikely he won't have anything. Now, the flip side of that is if I trade off the Firefly, Deadly Shot becomes a guaranteed decent card. Interesting.
I must consider. Quickly.
Alright. I will go face, simply because I don't think Hunter's Mark is that big of a deal. Like, he will kill this, but then we still have these, right? Alright, no poisonous, please. Ooh. Alright. So that's essentially the Hunter's Mark on a stick. Good play. Thanks, guys. It also means most of his weapons are disabled right now. So okay, so we couldn't really win there. Both plays would have kind of sucked. We had the answer every time. This is absolutely not a guaranteed Dragonfire. You could get away with like Wild Pyro, Shadow Visions, Gastropod, or even Thespian. What do I have left in the deck? Binding Heal, Potion of Madness, Shadow Madness, Free from Amber, Mind Control. So we're not guaranteed to hit Free from Amber or Mind Control. If I hit Dragonfire here, I actually like the Visions here, just because it means I have a play next turn most of the time. Alright, so if we go for Free from Amber, we can do that next turn. Do we play the Gastropod or the Thespian? Probably the Thespian, because the Gastropod does more. I'm kind of running out of cards, so I'll go with this. Tricky game, tricky game. You get a lot of value with that Warden pulling his ones, and then obviously the poisonous. Okay. I'm glad we saved our Dragonfire. Probably gonna need it for this turn. Yeah, okay. We're super happy we saved. Because now we can Dragonfire Gastropod, which is looking really clean. And then we can free from Amber afterwards. Good, good, good. It's always a little risky against Hunter, right? Delaying your AoE. Against most classes it's fine, but Hunter, they have so much pressure. No. He's just gonna pass? I'm curious. No, he has a thing. Okay. Tortolan isn't terrible here. If you don't want to get hit in the face. Yeah, I like Tortolan a lot more. The next turn we get a heal in the face as well. This is just a perfect draw as well, right? Like, there's not a super big rush to get this free from Ember out. You could have Call of the Wild, right? He's a 9-win Hunter. It's fairly likely even. Okay, no call, that's good. Why would he multi-shot first? He just burned mana, right? He's like, fuck. Something went wrong in the calculations there. Whoa, that was crazy. Why would you multi-shot first? That's legit crazy. Alright. So, Charged Devil Star is lethal, right? Oh. Oh my god. Alright, so a 9-9 or the Boogie Monster? Guess we go to 9-9, right? Then we heal our guy trade, and then we have lethal. Let's go. I have 400 dust. Should I craft a second Shadow Vision or a second Dragonfire potion? I wouldn't know, Dragon Pain. I'm not a constructed player, so I can't really tell you what the right play is there. Never Boogie? Yeah. So he needs taunt, obviously. Okay.
Well fought. I can see.
Anduin versus
Alright, Rogue is pretty good against us. And Venom weapons are really nice. Shadow Madness feels like a keep against Rogue. Mainly because I just want to react to what he does. We don't want him running too far ahead on the board. And we have an alternative here for 4. That's cool. I would have kept Potion of Madness as well. Obviously I would have kept 1s and 2s, probably 3s as well. We're champion, not in this matchup. It's really nice. Get the 2 into 3 into 4. Oh, Invader, thank you so much for the 1k bits. Awesome, man. Much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the show. Definitely enjoying this. I have to be honest, I am enjoying the priest run. Thanks for making me try it. I'm inclined to trade because he can dagger or use the pedal to trade. So... Could Rogue somehow discover a secret? I would say no. I guess he could burgle a Cabal Courier and then pick a secret. That's how he'd get a secret. Yeah. So he could somehow get a secret. It's extremely unlikely, but yeah. Could get a secret. Oh, SI agent? Damn, that's nasty.
This guy's toast.
No reason not to play this, right? Just double checking. No.
Tortola, preserve us!
Hallucinate could get a secret, couldn't it? Well, no, I'm not a secret class, so no. But Hallucinate could get a courier, if that was your question, yeah, for sure. I don't see why you're pushing for a refund, Kurenai.
So many.
Is a mission only a success if I'm miserable? Or just checking here, right? Eviscerate trades. Alright. Probably just gonna pop the madness here. This is why I like keeping it, just to deny him these board states. I could make a 4-5, but then he just daggers and venoms and we're a lot further from home. We could also go for Eater of Secrets, but you know, it's the same shit, right? So just gonna clean that up.
Lights out.
What's the average win rate expected to do a co-op with you? Around 6, Nooksy.
Unusual.
Around 6. Gets a 4-6, he can dagger kill it. If I heal it, he doesn't need to dagger up. I could Shadow Visions here. This is a bit weird. I think I do play the 2 and then hope I get a Potion of Madness next turn.
You wish to live forever.
So now the expected line from him is dagger. He could also go dagger and venom and then free kill. If he does that, we probably need to Shadow Visions, play the Eater of Secrets, and then hope he, oh yeah. This is getting tricky. But we said that Rogue's pretty good against Priest, right? So the mission parameters were just played Priest. Because I haven't played a Priest yet in Ngor, because I've been focusing on 5 classes. He's not going for Envenom, that's good for us, which means we might get a potion. Oh, Hosen? Master of Disguise, okay. That's not so good, because we kind of wanted to discover that. So if I do it now, we have Binding Heal. We have Dragonfire, which is good. And Mind Control. It's probably Dragonfire. Mind Control is a little too greedy against Rogue, I believe. Oh, not much to do there. Just have to play for tempo. I'm playing the 2 and 4 to challenge the 5-2 because the 4-4 could free kill the 3-4. So he's likely to have a 4 and 2 on his board with whatever he develops, unless he removes here. If he goes real wide, obviously we'll just AoE. Okay, we might potion that, we'll see. There's options this turn. Are there other classes you haven't played in Angora yet? Absolutely. I haven't played a warrior or a druid either. I've been focusing on rogue, mage, paladin, shaman, and hunter, and I've played a little warlock. Okay, freebie. So I went for the poisonous. So if we Potion of Madness here, we save the Dragonfire, and this still challenges. We do take 6 phase. If I Dragonfire, I have a much easier time playing Free from Amber. But I do get to heal.
I wonder.
I think the heal makes it worth it, because I'm still pressuring him. .26 health. This is absolutely a little riskier than just using Dragonfire. But I think we're okay with it. Like, if we don't get pressured enough, like with big minions, Like if he plays a big minion now and I can't Dragonfire, that would be awkward.
My call.
Okay, obviously Dragonfires are pretty good. It's got 1 elemental and 2 random cards. The chance that he has a Valspine or anything for our free from Ember card is pretty high. No face hit with the Talon Priest? No, it was frozen by the Glacial Shard. We can't use free from Ember here yet, okay. So I Shadow Visioned a card. If I play the card from my deck, he doesn't really know. Whereas if I Dragonfire the Shadow Visions card, he will absolutely know there's a second Dragonfire in my deck. So I'm gonna use the top deck one, mainly because it denies him information on the Shadow Visions. Usually you'd use the one you've been holding for a while just to confirm his suspicion, make him feel at ease, and then use your new one. But if it's Shadow Vision, it's better to use the one that was in your deck. Because now he has a suspicion my second one can be Dragonfire, but it's not confirmed. This is such a priest hand, holy shit. Yeah, we just mind control that. That's the safest play. We don't get hit in the face for another 6. Then he burns removal on this potentially, and then we free from Ember. Seems good. I see a lot of people being like ultra greedy with Mind Control, and there's like no reason to. Mind Control is one of those cards that can get you killed if your opponent is smart and develops enough pressure. So you should always do it whenever you have some time, right? Okay. Can you launch the rocket? I'm pretty bad at it because I almost never interact with the board. Smork. Okay. I feel like we might need to Dragonfire again because I think I have the long game, but he could rush us down. If I go free from Amber, hit the shield, and heal my guy, he's got 8-9 damage. I might just die. Whereas if I Dragonfire, I clear the board, and I get to develop Thespian, heal my face, and then I can free from Amber afterwards. I could also develop Tar Creeper because I can play Amber plus Thespian, but I kind of want to get the heal in the face. So we know this is happening. It's not like a weird dragon plant, right? No, no, okay. Yeah, I think I will go for the heal on face. It's cool. 3 hits on the left button, shoot. Alright. 1, 2, 3. That's nowhere near, right? Is it? No. Alright, go again. Alright. Got him. Easy, guys. So proud of myself. First try, Kappa. Yeah, first try. First try.
So many options.
Alright. Yeah, 3 from Amber was really, really risky last turn because he may have had just a big removal. And even if he didn't have a big removal, if he didn't land Taunt and he just smirks, that's kind of bad. Alright. It's gonna take a turn to sprint. Makes it a lot safer for us to play free from Ember. It also means he's more likely to get Shara's inactivated. So Nesting Rock will bait the Valspine, almost guaranteed. So I'm gonna be a little cheeky here. Can you summon a mechanical chicken from the teleporter? Well, let's not go too far, right? Let's focus on the the little card-based minigame, besides from the board interaction. The wall, yeah, the wall. So this is a little greedy, but because he sprinted, I think I need a little greed. Because this is fairly likely to bait out the removal, the 4/7 taunt. If he doesn't remove, we can remove his Tark Reaper with our 4/7 and our 1/5. If he takes the 3 from killing the Thespian, then obviously we can just kill it with the 4/7, so that's fine. Hey Sim, how you doing, man? I saw you earlier, but I sometimes do this where I'm going like, yeah, I talked to that person, and then it's like, no, you didn't. Alright. Is he holding the other removal? No, that's the Valspine, right? Shadow Strike, okay. Oh, he's trying to get her back, right? No, he can't. Sweet. Debated. I have to play it now. There's no time. Ugh. I have Binding. No, Binding Heal doesn't even work, right? No, so it's not Malagos. I guess it's a 6/10, right? It's a 6/10.
Absolute.
I don't have to kill this right now. I can heal and pass. I think we lose. Is fatigue an option? Probably not. This is gonna get good value at some point. So we need Tortolan and Primalist into like Thought Steal into some good shit, but that would mean he still has some good shit. So Malagos for the Primalist. Does the spell power apply? I'm not sure the spell power applies. But even so, right? I'd rather have a 6/10 than a 4/12. 6 damage is a lot more relevant than 4. And the 2 health will probably not matter. Especially because I can heal.
I wonder.
No Nosdormu? Nah, I don't like Nosdormu. I like to take my time, I think. Yeah, I'm happy we didn't go for the hit preemptively. This means we killed off the bomb squad as well. What a draw. Feels good, man. Feels good, man. I don't know. He seems to not have Valspine. That's pretty crazy. Or Sap or Assassinate. Because the Drake felt kind of weird. Could have just taken the damage and Valspine this, like you didn't need to Drake, so. Oh, okay, Zero, that makes sense, yeah. Who doesn't like bronze dragons? Well, I like to take my time. Although, this is crazy, my opponent has actually thought twice as long as I have. Which normally isn't crazy at all. But I usually think a lot, so I don't know. Maybe it's just Priest. Maybe I'm just playing Priest on instinct. Are you out of dust, by the way? Kind of, Calderash, kind of. Yeah. Kind of. So that's 2 cards. That's 3 cards. That's 4 cards. Alright, she's back. But we can trade up the fairy. Do we need to kill the Flappy? Probably do. Ooh, and poisonous. That's dirty. Tortolan into Holy Nova or something like that. That's bad. Alright, so instinctively it's trade the 5, trade the 3, heal, let him trade. Really drags out the game, but we win fatigue. That's not the issue. Let's see what this has for us. +3 health. Kill the Flappy, kill the thing. Death Rattle's not so good. Poisonous means this trades.
I must consider.
Yeah, probably Poisonous to just force this to trade. Death Rattle I don't think is good enough, you can just kill it off. So this always happens. This always happens. I think I will heal my guy, just to make sure the Poisonous minion needs to go in. It's a little health lost. So. Your opponent's gonna hold until he can reactivate. Yeah, this has been good value. Alright, you expect a trade. This is probably trading, unless he's developing a bunch of small minions. So then, because of developing this, we also heal our face for 3. Because if you go for 2-5, he ignores, but this doesn't really do much. Okay. He's letting me have the 4-2 to push additional face, that's fine. Could end up being a mistake. Oh baby, let's go. Destroy a minion with 3 or less. Mind Games. Mind Games pulls a minion from the deck, shaping gives me a 2. So we go Mind Games, right? In before 7 spells.
The shadows beckon.
I'll take it. I will take it. Alright, I think that was our last huge value card, right? Now, there's Temple Enforcer, Sunwalker left. Those are good draws. Bomb Squad's probably also fine. I expect you to die. It's alright. Can you imagine Life Coach playing Priest? He would need 2 ropes. Oh man. I don't know. Like in Arena, I'm playing Priest faster than other things. It's kind of weird. Like the games take longer, but my turns are shorter. Bunny Company. Hey! Hafu sub. Awesome. How's it going? Phoenix straight? Okay. He has Shadowcaster for the plant. Yeah, that's true. But he would need to be able to revive it first, right? Yeah, this might actually just be straight up fatigue because of the sprint. It's not the worst hits, definitely not. This is where our hero power is fantastic though. Like these really long drawn out slugfests, like we get so much value because there's not a lot of burst available, so we can just heal every turn. When is it correct to trade first before playing the Tortolum? Example, this turn you could trade and then Shadow Red Paint for a guaranteed kill on use. That is true. Why I didn't trade is I could hit a Holy Nova. So usually my considerations are, what if I have a nice AoE option? So he has Cookie. So you can Cookie this down to 4 health. We still play it, obviously.
Truth is my shield.
And I heal my face, because my guys can't take damage. This is always going to face. I think I do go face, right? To make him take another 4. So he'd Cookie, he'd stab, go to 8. Cookie, trade. Yeah. I need to go face here, for sure. Because then he's dead to the 4-4, which means he'll have to trade the 4 anyway. And then we can put up the 1 with the 3-4. Yeah, it's a trade he would make for us, so it's better to go face there.
This is our
Yeah.
turn, scrub.
So he goes to 1. Yeah, free kill. Go for the free kill. Go for the free kill. Alright. He's like, ah, okay, it's probably best not to go for the free kill. Alright. So this always happens. I know it's
The light protects.
If I go face, he kills it with 2/2, but he can't kill this thing. Yeah. I like just disabling his hero power here. Trade and heal my guy is not bad whatsoever. But now, even if he double trades, the 1/1 threatens lethal, right? He's just... I feel like he's less likely to win on 1 health. Oh, famous last words, coming right up. I can't get through that other with Bomb Squad this turn. But we have time, right? Also, this means 1 tick of fatigue will kill him, right? That's actually a huge argument. 1 hit of fatigue is lethal. Probably not playing that. He just double trades, gets health. Bomb Squad is lethal when we get it. He could double trade to prevent that. Okay. What did we... Oh, Shadowcaster. We mind game Shadowcaster. Sure. Alright, Bomb Squad's lethal now because he didn't double trade. I don't blame him though. He needs to race me. Alright, it's not terrible.
Almost out of cards.
Alright, so after this he has 1 more turn.
Get them, boys.
It's good damage. He doesn't kill me in one go, right? I just win. 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. He might. Bomb Squad? Bomb Squad, I feel more comfortable with Bomb Squad. Okay, that also helps. Let's go. If that isn't lethal, he's dead. What a game. Eviscerate doesn't do it anymore because I have a taunt, right? 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Eviscerate doesn't do it. It needs to be like Argent Commander or something.
Well played.
Juke. Wouldn't Bomb Squad kill you? No, I would shoot his taunt and kill him. Alright, another Rouge. This is pretty sweet. Try to get that to work. It's probably not gonna work against Rogue, but... Oh wow, this is pretty cool. My control's a little early. It's fine. Yeah, it's pretty high chance he'll be able to deal with the gun. We can just play real slow. Just turn this into a 3-4, right? There's no rush. Point hired gun could get us into trouble. No rush. Yeah. The Rogue didn't have Valspine. That really surprised me. No Sap, no Valspine. Oh wow. A super slow play. So if you go Talon Priest here, we got a 3-3 and a 3-4. If we go hired gun, we can't clear this. And he can have 1 damage. He didn't play the Elemental, which is an indicator he's got Elemental Synergy, right? Otherwise he would have played the Flame. I'll just go with the Talon Priest. Like, you could also go for Coin Tortolan, and then next turn Talon Priest Squire. I kind of like being able to start hitting and then taunt. It's a little weird. Because the reason why this is a little weird is like we don't deal with 4-drops very well. Yeah, this is what I mean, right? Like they don't deal with 4-drops very well. But we have the taunt, which is why I was okay with it. Give a little face damage in. It was on Plug DJ Clay. That's how it came to be. Okay. So you going in preemptively? He is. He wants this to be able to trade here, so we can trade here. Hired gun and heal. Save coin. If I Shadow Vision here, I could get Potion of Madness, which means that I could potion this trade here, try to YOLO, right? So if I play Hired Gun, heal, I kind of want to coin the Squire as well, because I really need the 1 damage. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. We could also try to trade here and not heal. No, I think we take the heal. Force the weapon, right? Because he might have Envenom. Forcing the weapon is good. Okay. Yeah, developing the 1/1 really paid off. We might. This is where we might need the visions for a potion. Because it gets us a lot of work done. If I Sunwalker and kill the 2/1, then he uses face and a 5 into the walker. But it means I get to save my Shadow Visions. We trade here, face, this here. This is on 1. Versus trade a 2/1. Or no, you visions for a walker. You visions for a madness. Madness the 2/1, trade a 4/1. Play Thespian, go for face. It's not great either. I'm going for the Dragonfire. It's a little slow, but it's fine. I don't want to be stuck with this thing. And this way we get to see our Sunwalker and we can Dragonfire. Just no health. It's also awkward. Three and face is an option.
I fight.
Yeah, we just go 3/3. It's fine. This can go 2/6 though, next turn. But Walker dies to this and this, so yeah. After 3/3 to live. We didn't hit the Potion of Madness with the Visions, but I think the Dragonfire hit is better anyway. Against Rogue, you want to have like 2 Dragonfires. Oh yeah, add on baby, add on, let's go. Oh, nice. I was afraid that I was gonna have to do an underwhelming Dragonfire, but we're really happy to take that. Holy Nova would be nice, but let's not read it out here. This obviously could be great, but it's not be too great. At least now, if you're not under pressure, this is okay if it lands you like Thought Steal or something. Big boy. Shadow Word Death is a flip, so it's not always good. Sunwalker Pyro, he takes 7. Pyro, AoE, yeah. I'm down. Expecting a Valspine on this Sunwalker. And he's gonna trade there to save his guy, which is reasonable. So if we land Dragonfire, it's probably game. Otherwise I need to Mind Control. So if I Mind Control the 8, we can't exactly double trade, but we will take a lot of damage. If I Primalist and I whiff, you can trade these and go Smork, which is bad. So Dragonfire is good, Holy Nova's kinda good but not good enough. Mind Control the 8-5 might be our play. He goes face with this, he ignores this. We take a lot of damage.
I wonder.
It's a tough call. I think we have to remove the 8. You essentially need to evaluate your situation and ask yourself, are you likely, like, are you able to win without a roll of Dragonfire on this? And I think the answer is okay, like, we can. We're not like super favored, but going with the Hydra seems okay. Oh, is he just gonna kill it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. We start with this now, right? If I hit Dragonfire, I'm gonna be a little sad I didn't kill this. So this has Poisonous. What if I just trade here and then play Primalist? I'm going to 14. He has this. You can play Mixtures. Yeah, I'm trading here in case if I roll Dragonfire I can kill the board, right? I could just push 8 face and if I Dragonfire I can shoot this next turn. I'll do this. That's unfortunate. Alright. It's still kind of okay because he can't kill the 2-2 this way. We could have gone Shadow Visions, but I wanted the tempo. +1/+1 is fine, we have the Phoenix. We may have actually stabilized. Oh yeah, we have stabilized. Feels good, man.
This might sting.
Yeah, this is already a removal target, right? So I make one here. Nice. You think you would have visioned? I don't know, man. Like, there's a lot of good hits there, right? The average deck. Even if I hit a Valspine, that's a free 3/4. We just need to survive. GG. That was a really weird decision with his Hydra there. Like, But he would have. He should have been red. Alright, let's get some golden cards. Priest is best average now. Now I need to play more Priest to lower the average again. Yeah, golden knife juggler. I'll take it. Back over 40k, guys. Back over 40k.